All right, I know you can't believe it, but we actually have more football ahead in the show. Our main event, Romeo Clarkson, Division I, great playoff matchup. Check that out a little later in the show. Right now, we've got Tom Markowski in here, and of course, it's time to update our Hungry Howies Mr. Football race. Now, what we wanted to do this week, we've frozen the field. We did that last week. Voting is going to go through Monday, November 16th. It ends at noon, so the online winner will then advance, and we will choose the other three to choose our final four. And we just kind of run that for about a week, and the football finals will run through, and then we will choose our Mr. Football champion. So we have our criteria. We put it on your screen right now. Tom is going to give you the top three in each criteria as it currently stands, and this most likely will change. Performance throughout the season accounts for 30%. Who are your top three?
Josh Jackson, Tristan Jackson, and Des Fitzpatrick. I like Josh Jackson as my number one right now. He has not performed poorly in any game, so I got him solidly at number one.
In terms of level of competition, teams that have played the best competition, who are your top three?
Well, I look at King. King's played Cass Tech twice. They played De La Salle. I have to go with Donnie Corley and Martel Petaway as 1-2, but I got to go with Khalid Kareem in the competition that Harrison has played all season long. You know, they started out with East Kentwood, played West Bloomfield in the 9th week, and that's their non-league schedule.
All right, the online vote, that's Des Fitzpatrick as it stands right now. That could change. That's up to you, so that's worth 20%, so you can affect that one. Big game performance, that's 15%.
I got Tristan Jackson again, Kyle Thomas out of Walled Lake Western, and Josh Jackson. I'm going with Tristan because if you look at some of the big games that they played, he's really raised his game. Last week he had a terrific game against Farmington Harrison, basically won the game at the end.
Team success, that accounts for 10%.
King again. You can't ignore the Crusaders. I have Corley and Petaway 1-2, and I got to go with Josh Jackson out of Salinas, my third one. I guess the best one, it was Petaway because of what he's done for King.
All right, and finally, highly recruited athlete, that accounts for 5%.
Well, Donnie Corley has to lead that list, but also 2 and 3, I have Des Fitzpatrick and Khalid Kareem.
All right, so you can see we got a tough road to hoe here and how we're going to figure out who is this year's Hungry Howies Mr. Football. There is, of course, more time for us to mull over our decision, but this is our criteria, and we'll talk more about this race next week.